responded to the silence you left, and called it love, though it hollowed me out. The echoes sing where two is a crowd. Still I wear your absence like a shroud. Now mercy feels like a stranger's hand. Trust tastes bitter on my tongue. If this is grace, it slips like sand. Grown numb where I was strong. So I get high where angels cry beneath the weight of a worthless sky. Love was the thing I couldn't buy. Now I'm just learning how to die.
Leaning on the wall, sipping cold regret. She burst through the door, no safety net. One look hits like lightning in the dark, turns my steady world into a wild spot. No script or plan, just the pull so real. Now I'm hooked on the rush that she makes me feel. Fell for the fire, fell for the flame. Girl with the spark that rewrites my name. Fell for the fire, no control. She's the heat in my hands, the rush in my soul. From the Andes chill to Nepal's hills, we run the miles on this restless field. Her touch is the compass in the pouring storm, whisper secrets that keep us warm. No end in sight, just the road we claim. In a wild heart, I found my name. Fell for the fire, fell for the flame. Girl with the spark that rewrites my name. Fell for the fire, no control. She's the heat in my hands, the rush in my soul. No turning back, no playing it safe. She's a spark that sets my soul ablaze. Fell for the fire, fell for the flame. Girl with the spark that rewrites my name. Fell for the fire, yeah, no control. She's the heat in my hands, the rush in my soul.
Woke up to cracks across the ceiling, walls are thin, but I don't say a thing. Got that smile, I keep on selling, discount prices, everyone's buying. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This world's a cage of blindness. Sick of the madness, the madness. Every step's a weight on my chest. I wanna scream, scream till the air shakes. Break these chains till the ground quakes. Lord, let me shine. Let me shine bright. Clean this cloud, this black cloud. I'll burn through the night. Let me shine. Let me shine bright. Evil grins in every corner. Mean is like smoke, it chokes the mourner. My light's old, my light buried, but I'll dig it up, I'll never be carried. I wanna scream, scream till the air shakes. Break these chains till the ground quakes. Lord, let me shine. Let me shine bright. Clean this cloud, this black cloud. I'll burn through the night. Let me shine. Let me shine
Another night, same ghost parade. Empty bottles and the mess we made. The echoes scream beneath the floor. Your shadow sleeping by my door. I still smell the smoke on your skin. Can't wash out where you've been. Every breath's a cheap encore. The pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. And I swear I tried to clean the pain, but bleach won't burn your name away. The pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. They're stained with what we're fighting for. The ghosts still crawl between the seams, ripping through my fragile dreams. No, the pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. Your love was war. I'm keeping score. Every scar's a fingerprint on nights that never made much sense. You said love's a loaded chore, but I still pull the trigger for more. And I can't find peace in sleep. Your memories dig too deep. This bed's a battlefield, my core. The pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. I burned the past, but it still remains. Ash and dust, but the scent's the same. The pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. They're stained with what we're fighting for. The ghosts still crawl between the seams, ripping through my fragile dreams. No, the pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. Your love was war. I'm keeping score. You left your mark on every thread, every lie, every word you said. Now I'm trapped in linen crimes where the past keeps crossing lines. Can't wash it out. Can't shake the core. The pillows and sheets ain't clean no more. The pillows and sheets aren't clear no more. They bleed the truth we can't ignore. No bleach, no time.
I was holding on to hope like it could save me. Thought your love was fire, but it just burned. I gave you all the pieces I was made of, and you left me with nothing in return. You were sweet when you needed to pull me back in, but cold as the silence when the games would begin. You watched me drown while calling it love. Now I see it for what it was. I didn't wanna see it, the lies behind your eyes. I painted over red flags and called them butterflies, but you kicked me when I fell, ghosted me in jail while I waited for a love that was never real. I kept showing up while you kept setting fire, but now I'm done with chasing a liar. I'm done, I'm free. I finally see what I didn't wanna see. You said you missed me, then you cursed my name. Gave me guilt, gave me games, gave me shame. I sold my ride for your court case dreams, but you settled with him, not me. And I came home from 7 lost years. You gave me just enough to reappear, then vanished again. No soul, no care, just a hollow I no longer bear. I didn't wanna see the lies behind your eyes. I painted over red flags and called them butterflies, but you kicked me when I fell, ghosted me in jail while I waited for a love that was never real. No more waiting for your love to change. No more bleeding for someone so strange. No more silence wrapped up in control. I'm taking back what you stole. I didn't wanna see it, the lies behind your eyes. I painted over red flags and called them butterflies, but you kicked me when I fell, ghosted me in jail while I waited for a love that was never
I drew a circle on the window with a shaking hand. Streetlights swimming like a tide over empty land. Your name's a match I keep striking in the dark. Smoke curls up and vanishes, leaves a burning mark. I count the breaths between the seconds when you call. A quiet gravity that pulls me through the wall. If love's an over, we keep failing face the future, then it slips behind the mask. We build a ladder out of notes nobody hears. We climb and whisper, stepping over fears. If love's a thunder we pretend is only rain, I dance in the storm just to feel you again. Hey, I keep the porch light, you keep the alibis. I draw a skyline, you draw the broken lines. If you say later, I'll turn it into now. Show me where, I'll tell you how. When the night cuts in like a shadow blade and the sky goes dim on the vows we made, I'm not breaking, I'm breaking open. When the world goes hush and the stars don't start, there's an eclipse falling across my heart, but I'm glowing golden. You say hold on, I say hold me. You say slow down, I say set me free. Shut the door, kill the noise, leave a crack of light. Let the small brave truth step into the night. If we're lost, then we're lost in the same bright room. Two shadows learning how to bloom. Don't look away. I'll be the spark on your tongue when your courage dries. Be the mirror that refuses to tell you lies. Count to 3. Heartbeat, line up with your heartbeat. Line up with your heartbeat. Heartbeat, line up with your heartbeat. Line up with your heartbeat. When the night cuts in like a shadow blade, I turn the edge to a bright parade. I'm not breaking, I'm breaking open. When the world goes hush and the stars don't start, I'll burn a path through the darkest part. I'm glowing golden. Say my name, I'll light the dark. Say my name, I'll light the dark. Say my name and watch the sparks. Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Three weeks of silence, no goodbye to home. Just empty rooms and nights that stretch too cold. You were my compass, my only friend. Now I'm just counting hours till they end. The daylight saves me, keeps my hands employed. But when the sun drops, fills this aching void. I built these walls thinking I could stand alone. Never knew how heavy quiet weighs when you're gone. I keep moving, keep myself I'm not defeated, but these evenings reveal what daylight hides. When the work stops and the world slows down, that's when your absence echoes loud. I was outside looking in my whole life through, now I'm inside looking out for you. God, I'm reaching through this lonely night for something more than just surviving right. I know you're here even when she's not, but I'm still learning how to heal when the work stops. I know my struggles, know the flesh I fight, the devil's playground when I lose the light. But losing you cuts deeper than my shame, a different kind of battle, a different kind of pain. You saw the broken, stayed beside the storm. Your grace reflected before I understood the form. Now I'm holding on to faith like driftwood in the sea, asking God to teach me how to just be me. Still moving, still breathing, learning what believing really means when everything feels dark inside. When the work stops and the world slows down, that's when your absence echoes loud. I was outside looking in my whole life through, now I'm inside reaching out to you. God, I'm leaning into lonely nights, trading survival for surrender life. You're here even when she's not, teaching me to heal when the work stops. Maybe this is where the real work begins, not in the field but in the quietness within. You gave me outdoor grace to keep my demons back, now teach me indoor peace when everything goes black. I don't need deliverance from what I feel, just strength to sit with what is real. The ache, the loss, the fear of being alone. And trust you're building something from these stones. When the work stops and I break down, your mercy meets me on this ground. I've been outside my whole life, it's true, but maybe inside's where I find you. Father, hold me through these lonely nights. Your love is more than just surviving right. You're here especially when she's not. You're teaching me to heal when the work stops. So I'll keep breathing, keep believing. That morning comes after the longest nights, that your grace is enough. Even when love walks away, you remain when the work stops. How many times can you start again and try to make it last? They say it always ends the same. And how many times will you play the fool before you learn the game? Or is it in your DNA? If you knew what you were made of, what you're capable of, you'd fall in love with yourself. If you knew what you were made of, you'd never give up, you'd never run away, 'cause it's in your DNA. miracle. You were born to be wonderful, and if you could see you the way I see you, you wouldn't be so hard on yourself. I want you to fall in love with yourself. With yourself. If you knew what you were made of, what you're capable of, you'd fall in love with yourself. If you knew what you were made of, you'd never give up, you'd never run away, 'cause it's in your DNA. 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 If you know what you were made of, what you're capable of, you'd fall in love with yourself. If you knew what you were made of, you'd never give up, you'd never run away, 'cause it's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. If you knew what you were made of, what you're capable of, you'd fall in love with yourself. If you knew what you were made of, yeah. Am I enough for me? Mirror's cold, I see my face. Every crack a lost embrace. Voices pulling, dragging me. Will I ever learn to breathe? Can I fight the weight they get? Out of am I enough? Am I enough for me? For me, not for anyone. Here's to the endless drag of days that bleed into the dark. Sleepless hours where my mind fractures, tearing me apart. You're right there in the haze, but miles from my reach. A faint spark in the void, mocking what I preach. We cling like wreckage in the storm, two ghosts too stubborn to let go. 'Cause we're the ones who show up when the world's gone to hell. Wounded saviors in the fight, ringing our own death knell. No end in sight to this twisted ride, darling. You're the scar I can't hide. You're the one true lie I call a friend. Raise a glass to the ride of this world, all the venom and the schemes. To see it wrapped in pretty words, chasing hollow dreams. I'll chain myself to you through the fire and the flood, till my pulse gives out and I'm lost in the mud. We burn like embers in the rain, defying till the bitter end. 'Cause we're the ones who show up when the world's gone to hell. Wounded saviors in the fight, ringing our own death knell. No end in sight to this twisted ride, darling. You're the scar I can't hide. You're the one true lie I call a friend. Screaming to the silence where the promises all break. We're drowning in the aftertaste of every goddamn mistake. You pull me from the edge, but drag me deeper in. The spawn's a loaded gun, cocked and wearing thin. No angels here, just devils dressed in skin. 'Cause we're the ones who show up when the world's gone to hell. Wounded saviors in the fight, we drag each other through the swell. No end in sight, but fuck if I'll pretend, darling. You're the poison and the mend. You're the one true lie, my bitter end, my friend. Here's to the long days that never end, never end. My one true friend.
We keep circling around the same old fight. Every word we throw cuts like a knife. But I'm not walking away tonight, 'cause something tells me we'll survive. Love ain't easy, it's never been, but I'd rather lose than never win. Even when the walls close in, I'm standing here again. Hearts in the crossfire, burning in the rain, fighting for a love that's worth the pain. We may break, but we won't fade. Through the fire, we'll be
built cathedrals out of matchstick bones. Prayed to the silence when God was gone. Every halo I wore turned to rust. Ooh. Every promise of love turned to dust. Don't call me holy, don't call me pure. Ooh. The flesh is weak, but the ache's still sure. I'm mortal too. Forever, do you know who we are? Don't call me savior, don't call me divine. I'm a ghost in the mirror, a blade in the spine. I'm mortal too. I bleed just like you. I'm human, baby, you've forgotten how the air between us reeks is rotten. Mortal, say it true. I'm mortal, and I'm nothing to you. Carve my name in cathedral glass. Watch me shadow when the light won't pass. Kiss the cracks where the truth bleeds through. If I'm broken for you. I'm mortal too. I bleed just like you. I'm human, baby, you've forgotten how the air between us stinks. It's rotten. Mortal, poison proof. I'm mortal too, and I'm nothing to you. I'm mortal too. Let the earth tremble, the mountains melt away. Lightning splits the sky, and His justice lights my way. Darkness covers the world below, but I walk through flames that glow. Thunder rolls and shadows fall. Still I fear no evil call, 'cause I'm covered, I'm protected
defender. I'm unbroken. I'll remember. The Lord is my shepherd, I won't stray. He guards my soul and lights my way when the darkness starts to roar. My God reigns forevermore. He reigns. Let the earth tremble. But I'll stand unshaken. A grimy cloth, worn out by the grime. The city's weight bears down on me each day. My heart feels cold and stripped of life. I simply don't wanna go on this way. Let things be wrong, I won't complain. Though it's painful, I bear the strain. I bear the strain. The gray walls crush my weary soul. The falling snow just turns to sludge. Time like rain on a window pane slips away and no one cares or budges. Today I'm strong, tomorrow I'll be frail. Today's still young, tomorrow I'll look old. Maybe I'll get drunk and lose my way, or break apart somewhere on the road. Let things be wrong, I won't complain. Though it's painful, I bear the strain. I bear the strain. But through the fog, I search for dawn. Though it's distant, it's still alive. A tiny spark burns deep within my core. It won't let me lose this fight and die. Let things be wrong, I won't complain. Though it's painful, I bear the strain. But I believe a new day will rise, and maybe in it I will see my life through new eyes. found me in the dark, still bleeding
something from the past. I was a ghost in my own skin, shattered pieces locked within. You didn't run, you reached inside and pulled out the pain I tried to hide. Every scar you traced with care, like you'd been broken to somewhere. Didn't need to fix what fell apart. You just gave me your whole heart. You didn't say a word, you just stayed. And somehow the fear began to fade. You mend my broken heart by giving me yours. You bleed where I'm torn apart, and I feel it restore. We're twisted souls that found their spark in all this dark. You mend me with your heart. Your touch burns through my disguise, lights the ashes in my eyes. You made me feel what I forgot, that love's not pain, it's worth the shot. And every time I start to fall, you catch me through it all. You mend my broken heart by giving me yours. You bleed where I'm torn apart, and I feel it restore. We're twisted souls that found their spark in all this dark. You mend me with your I was nothing but the wreck you found, but you pulled me up from the underground. Your love's the fire that scars can't kill. You're the proof that broken hearts can heal. You mend my broken heart by giving me yours. You're the calm